You're catching up with Roo, Ditts and Loz for breakfast. Thanks to Sterling Homes. Make the move and visit sterlinghomes.com.au today.
It's Roo, Ditts and Loz waking you up for your Wednesday morning here. No Ditmar in the studio this morning. No.
I'm excited about this.
It's no good, is it?
He's off his tucker.
What's wrong with him?
He's vomiting.
He's vomiting.
Oh, he hates that.
He doesn't like getting sick.
He's not a fan of vomiting.
No, he's not a fan, but we are. And I'm just picturing him now.
No, Ditts. Stop.
And
We love you, Ditts. We're sorry.
His partner's away as well. If he's suffering on his own, he's probably got no milk in the fridge.
Well, he can't have milk.
Can't
You
have
can't
milk
have milk.
anyway.
It's a bad
But
choice.
he's probably got no bread. Have some toast.
We should probably send something over to him. I'm worried about him.
Send some milk over.
Yeah.
Flare it up.
Should I ask him if he's taken the clothes in off the line?
Oh.
No.
So while he's away, we're going to have a
putting
little...
a kibosh on that grab.
We're going to have a little bit of fun at his expense after 8 o'clock while he's away. But we have got a very funny show today.
We do.
We do Joe's Jokes every Wednesday. We do Lehmo every Wednesday as well. We're looking forward to having a chat to Lehmo. We're going to catch up with him early. Mick Molloy is going to join us as well, Loz, because they are coming to Adelaide to gather around for the front bar, which should be great as well.
So excited for that. It's going to be fantastic.
Get all the news you need.
104.7 Triple M.
Hello, Adelaide.
No one knows Adelaide like these guys. Triple M Breakfast with Roo, Ditts and Loz.
Overnight news.
Oh, Nigella Lawson spotted at Fugazi in Adelaide. She had an event on at Her Majesty's Theatre on Monday night. She went out for din-dins.
Nigella.
Yeah, she had the steak and some aioli and chips, just a simple sort of thing with her producer.
It's the go-to place for celebs in town at the moment, Fugazi, isn't it?
It is.
Fonzie went there the other week.
I think people, it's making a real name for itself with the... She's had a lot to do with it, though, because she tells people where to go, because they ask her. She gets asked a lot of questions by people who are travelling. Where should I eat? What should I do? And she's mentioned it to a lot of people.
Someone else she knows who's been to Adelaide recently. So where do I recommend them to go to?
Yep, and she tweeted about it, so she tagged them and everything. So she's really supportive. So
that's
fantastic.
gold for Fugazi.
She's beautiful. My
Yeah.
dad started watching cooking shows because of her.
Who? Nigella.
Oh yeah, he suddenly was very interested in the cooking channel.
Put
that
for
up.
the first time he got in the kitchen.
Put that
the
bloody
next week, did he?
Nigella on. She's got some good cakes and
She's
stuff.
hot.
Yeah.
Sounds just like her daughter. Has he got a big hot list like you have? or not?
No, there's only
No.
like 3 people on it.
Who's-
I've got
who are the others?
My mum has an enormous hot list.
Oh, my
Who are the
God.
3 on your dad's?
It's like, what's her name? The one that was in It'll Come to Me. Jodie something.
Foster?
No, not Jodie Foster. Anyway, you question without notice. But Kath's is like Harrison Ford. Like the list goes on. Yeah, she
The
would let
apple
us
didn't fall
watch.
too far from the tree.
She would let us watch really adult, like The Fugitive and stuff at a young age, as long as Harrison Ford was in it. Oh, Harrison's in it. That's all right.
Jeez.
I'm like 5.
Canadian cat.
I know.
Traumatised.
I hope Brian
going
was
on
on the
with
hot list.
Yeah, I think he just scraped in.
It's at the end of the very long list. Oh, God. The interest rate's on hold again, which was probably a good thing, but they're starting to talk like there could be a chance of a cut for people later on this year. A little bit of a pivot there. So even I talked yesterday of power prices coming down. Gee, they usually go up.
Goodness me.
Yeah, so there might be
What
a
a
little bit of
treat.
relief in the budget for the family budget soon. So
That'd be fantastic.
good news.
This is a conversation no one wants to have with their elderly relatives or people that they know, but they're thinking of bringing in tougher rules on elderly drivers after a couple of
come
incidents that have
on.
happened. Well, there's been some deaths that have happened, and recently...
Deaths?
Yeah. So causing accidents because they weren't looking or didn't see the red light or things like that. And it is one of the things that I don't think I'd be able to have that chat with a family member. I think it would be really hard. Right now they have drivers over 85 years old are assessed for road competency every year, while drivers over 70 can self-assess with medical clearance from their doctors. But someone said, I think they need to take it out of the GP's hands because they have too much of an emotional connection.
To the one-on-ones.
It
Back
do-
in the
it
old
is-
days, you had a one-on-one. Not these days, you probably don't, do you?
It is really, it's a tough conversation though.
I can still remember with my nonno because he never let anyone overtake him up at Wakery. So if someone was speeding up behind him, he'd just go faster and faster. And we were getting phone calls, Nick's hit this and Nick's done that. And They don't want to slow down the old boys, but I reckon there's bigger fish to fry at the moment with
I agree.
laws, aren't there?
Yes, there's definitely, but it is a thing, and you feel sorry for them too on the road because they're getting beeped at, they're getting tooted at, and it just feels
no fun getting old.
It's not,
Can't take your car away.
No, it's really hard, isn't it?
It is.
And a really bad day at work for a
How are you
real
going to
estate
get away
agent.
from your old nagging wife if you haven't got a car?
No, a scooter.
Scooter.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Get an e-bike.
Yeah, that's right.
You can do about 80 on them.
The wife wants you to leave too. She
Yeah,
doesn't
true.
want to be stuck with you either.
Just don't tell anyone you're a bad driver.
No. Bad day at work for a real estate agent in Sydney, Rupert. She's burnt down a multi-million-dollar house during an opening.
What?
Yeah.
Wouldn't you be doing that when the housing environment's when you can't sell houses?
I know.
At the moment, they're flying out the door.
Yeah. So
What'd she do?
Well, she knocked something over, or something happened. They can't quite figure out. There was a wall mounted, a light mounted to the wall that sort of ended up burning the shelf. That ended up causing.
Was it an expensive house?
Yeah, it was $3 million house.
Oh,
All of its contents. So it was a couple of people living in it that were renting it, and all of their contents are gone.
So you rang the owner and said, I got rid of your house for you.
Yeah.
Oh, what'd you get for it? I don't know. You just ring your insurance company.
That's the thing. And also, just quickly, Ashley Judd. That was the name of Dad's hot
Oh,
one.
yeah. She's not bad.
Yep.
Triple M Breakfast with Roo, Ditts and Loz.
Best breakfast show in Adelaide.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome
Lehman. I'm Anthony Lehman.
Oh, good morning, Lehmo, who joins us every Wednesday morning. How are you?
So I'm missing Adelaide already. I was there for the Fringe.
Yeah.
And I'm coming back for Gather Round. Titus O'Reilly and I are doing a show.
Oh, what sort of show?
Where's that?
It's going to be at Rhino Room. It's the Lehmo and Titus Gather Round extravaganza.
Oh.
And get yourself a ticket. Come and check it out. It's on the Saturday of Gather Round. And it's going to be a big show. Titus O'Reilly is going to discuss whether Jimmy Toumpas and Jack Watts played their best footy at Melbourne or Port. And get a load of this, guys. We've got a very special Crows Leadership Group discount. If you book in a group that's bigger than the Crows Leadership Group, we give you a cheaper ticket. So,
What about a family pass for me?
or a Rupert family pass.
There's many people in the Crows membership group as in my family.
It'll barely fit in the Rhino Room. I tell you. We actually can't have Rue's family and the Crows Leadership Group because they're running on seats.
What about the Brady bunch? Can they get in?
Oh, we can fit them in.
Yeah.
Now, were you in Adelaide over the weekend for a corporate gig?
I was indeed, Ditts, yes. The Toyota Dealer of the Year Awards. I was at the Convention Centre.
Right.
It was a magnificent night. Corns Toyota took out the
What?
big award of the night, yes. Here's a question for you. Can you tell me, because I've got a joke about Toyota, can you tell me if this is appropriate or inappropriate? How do you think Toyota would feel about the fact that ISIS pretty much exclusively drive Toyota Hiluxes?
That's a few sales, I would have thought.
Unbreakable.
They the guts out of them. I've never seen one broken down.
Hey, and how many can you get on the back?
Exactly.
Get on the back.
I mean, let's be honest, that's a good ad.
It
Yeah.
is.
Did you run with it?
No, I didn't.
Oh, fair enough.
I was about to, and I went, no, I'm not going to take a risk. Footy, back to footy.
Yeah.
The Tassie Devils.
Yeah.
I mean, they had to go with Devils, though, didn't they? I mean, that was the obvious.
Yeah.
That was the obvious choice. Although, Ditts, are you a little bit nervous?
Why?
Port right now have a mortgage over INXS.
Oh.
You sing the song before every game.
Yeah.
But now you know what's going to happen down in Tassie.
What?
Before every game, they'll be singing this.
Oh. Hello.
And it's a better song
It'll be a
too.
song off.
Well,
Yeah.
just tell them not to ask for permission. You don't need to.
No, that's right. We
Just
didn't.
sing it.
Are you sure their song's not going to be Kissing Cousins by Elvis?
Oh.
Sorry, I've been making a lot of those kinds of jokes off air.
Oh.
Nicely done, Loz.
Gee whiz, Loz.
Yeah.
Hey, but they've gone for Tassie Devils. So I've had a look around the world. I've got the top 5 sporting team names for you
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
like
I like
'em.
when you do this, Lehmo.
around the globe. So let's kick it off. This is a high school in Illinois They are the Hoopston area corn jerkers.
The corn jerkers.
Jerkers.
Because apparently that area in Illinois is the corn capital of the world.
Right.
Wow.
What does
Them
their
corn
logo
jerkers.
look like?
I can't explain it to you this time. Coming in at number 4, this is a soccer team, the Santa Cruz Banana Slugs.
Okay.
Banana slugs.
Made famous by John Travolta in the movie Pulp Fiction. You know when he changes clothes and he puts the T-shirt on? It's a Santa Cruz Banana Slugs
Really?
T-shirt that he's wearing. Yes.
Can't say I remember
yes.
that exact
That put them
moment.
on the map, yeah.
Well, there you go.
Coming in at number 3, this is a high school in Tennessee, the Chattanooga Central Purple Pounders.
Purple
Pounders.
pounders.
I don't want to see that shirt logo either.
Coming in at number 2, this is a college in Connecticut, the Avon Old Farms Winged Beavers.
What sport do they play?
God.
Softball?
But coming in at number 1, from the Northern Football League in Melbourne, from the area of Epping, it's the Epping Pingers.
Pingers.
Oh, no.
You can't be serious.
You
That
can't.
is a true
You
story.
can't
That
call
is
that.
that is a netball and football club. And they have a great junior program as well. And it says, if you go to their website, it says Home of the Mighty Pingers
Oh, no.
on the website. And this is their club song. Have a listen.
Who's the number 1 ticket holder there, Lehmo?
Ben Cousins.
You can't say. I thought you were going to say Carl Williams. Oh,
He's the owner of the club. Good on you,
All
mate.
right. All right. Thanks,
See
guys.
you, mate.
See you, mate.
Oh, we love Ditts. We love the big red cat,
We
but he's
do.
a bit crook today. He's
We don't know what's going on, but apparently he's been driving the big white bus all night.
The big red car.
what does that mean for people
I-
that don't know?
think it means that you've been sitting on the big white porcelain seat all night, the toilet, the throne.
Oh, well, I've heard it's coming out the other end as well.
Yeah.
So he's not in good shape, and we don't know if Tech spiked his drink yesterday or
We don't.
not.
No.
But while he's away, we're going to have a bit of fun because every now and then he just fails to do his research properly and just gets a few
He
facts
backs
wrong.
himself in.
And we've actually made a montage of them.
The Australian Defence Forces over there, that's so locals that we really want to make safe and get out of there. Plus, we've got around 200 of our own people, I think, that worked in the embassy, and we've got dual citizens. Do those numbers sound around about right to you?
No, not at all. The embassy people have already left.
Right. A mate of mine, I worked with him for years at Channel 7, is doing a special night this Saturday night. Jake Fleming, his band is Audio Rain. He joined us. What's happening Saturday night, Jake?
It's actually Sunday afternoon.
Are you allowed to tell us what you were meant to be doing up there? Is it a big, project for South Australia, or what was happening?
Well, obviously it's in the Northern Territory, Ditts, so it's not South Australia.
Yes, but your company is South Australian based.
It's going to be 33 in Perth today. Doesn't their weather normally come this way?
33.
33 in Perth today.
Sure?
Yeah.
Perth 13 with a high of just 16 today.
We are in the dinner break here at the Adelaide Oval, and people just knocking off work and coming down. The crowd is building here at this magnificent Oval, Ferg, where you've played so many times. How many do you know at the Adelaide Oval? Can you remember?
I reckon I played one here.
One.
Yep.
A few weeks ago, if you remember, as number 1 ticket holder of the Port Adelaide Cricket Club, I said it was Ladies' Day to get
Yeah.
down there supporting the Glenn McGrath Foundation.
Yes, I do remember.
Jane McGrath Foundation. It was the wrong day.
Oh.
It's tomorrow. So, ladies, well, I gave everyone advance warning. It's
We're
tomorrow.
adding this to your list of
All right. I got the day wrong.
what about even the one a couple of years ago, last year, Jordan De Goey?
Oh, this one.
Port Adelaide inquired about Jordan De Goey several months ago.
Ditts drops so much mail.
My mail is that Port Adelaide and Jordan De Goey's management have had contact and have spoken.
That sometimes he forgets that he even delivered the mail in the first place.
How's Port and De Goey going?
What?
Port and De Goey.
Well, there's no connection there.
I'm just asking, how's that?
Well, it's the first I've heard of it.
Well, you dropped it
I
on the
did not.
Port chasing De Goey.
Jordan De Goey? No, it wasn't me. Anyway, that's our rumour segment.
I don't remember what you did a month ago.
What's up next?
Oh, very funny. Well, yesterday or the day before, we dropped a rumour about Kylie Minogue. Harvest Rock, that's a pretty big gig in Adelaide,
Yep,
isn't it?
for sure.
Do you want me to drop a name here that might be a bit of a surprise?
Oh, who have you got? No.
Come off it.
Kyle's?
How long
Would you
since
go?
Kylie's sung in Adelaide?
I don't know if she ever has she?
Oh, well, we did a little bit of research on that. She was here in 1991 with a Rhythm of Love tour.
Yeah. Okay, so she's been here once.
Memorial Drive,
Yeah.
Yep. And then she come back again for the intimate and live concert in 98.
Oh, so she's been here twice.
That's at the Thebby Theatre.
Okay.
And
Right,
then
so Ditts
she
is wrong.
come back again for a night like this
Okay.
in 2001 at the Entertainment Centre.
Yeah, so that's 3.
And then she come again on the 4th time for Kiss Me Once tour. That was in
she's been
2015.
In Adelaide 4 times.
Yeah. And then she come again on the Golden Tour in 2019 at the Adelaide Entertainment Centre.
Oh, she did it again. She did it 5 times again.
Oh, good work.
Oh,
a little
Ditts.
bit of fun. Oh, the Red Cat's home.
We
and
love you,
sick.
Ditts.
Hey,
You are wrong. Oh, I don't believe it.
Hello, Adelaide.
Mick and the gang are bringing the front bar back to Adelaide.
We're coming to town.
Word of warning,
Best entrance ever to the MCG. Mark Rashudo.
Pangy better watch himself.
Reminds me a lot of Mission Impossible, that entrance, by the way, if Tom Cruise was a balding half-wit from Wakery.
Please welcome to Triple M Breakfast with Roo, Ditts and Loz, Mick Molloy.
Wow, has the band been lifted?
Wow.
They're on their way to Adelaide. How are you, Mick?
Right. I'm on my way back. That's right. Yes, last year, remember, prior to my appearance, I was named on the floor of Parliament
that's right.
in South Australia, suggesting I should not be allowed to enter the state.
Well, we've got a fruit fry problem, and you paid no respect to the Riverland fruit growers, which I'm a big part of.
Oh, are you? What's
Yes.
your role?
Just
your
the
role,
son
yeah.
of a fruit and veggie grower.
Well, it sounds like the opening chapter of your autobiography. Born the son of a hinterland fruit grower.
That's right.
And the wheels fell off after that.
Yeah, well, you had a bootload full of it.
I apologise for Sam Payne's comments in that opener too. They don't represent the views of the producers or the other talent.
Pretty accurate.
He works on the show. Have you two made your peace yet? I thought you guys were friends again.
I picked him up at the airport last year, remember?
Yeah, you did.
And he's
in a
never
very
been
threatening
seen
manner. That's right. I think you popped him in the boot, didn't you?
That's right.
We're looking forward to coming back. It was a ripper gather round last year, and it's now become one of the premier weekends on the calendar.
Well, you had Tony Modron last year. He was absolutely brilliant too, Mick.
Well, thanks to you, I believe. You pulled some strings to make it happen. Who have you got for us this year?
Well, I think because you got Diesel Williams on tonight on the show, why don't I get Gary McIntosh on? Because didn't they punch on in State of Origin and knock each other's teeth out?
That will be great, and I'll ask Diesel about it tonight. He was involved in everything, Diesel, wasn't he? He won't die wondering.
No, exactly right.
He
All right.
altercation with an umpire, I think, that gave him a fair spell, didn't it?
He did indeed. And he had a couple with David Rees-Jones, which will go down in folklore. So, all right, well, I've got plenty of ammunition for tonight, but looking forward to coming over once again to gather around. There's such an air of excitement. We stayed at the ground last year in the hotel. At the ground, and we did the show from there.
Yeah.
And then we stayed there. We watched the footy there, and they had to come and kick me out.
We had squatters at the Adelaide Oval.
It was like a hostage situation where I was refusing to come out, and they sent in the bomb disposal robot at one stage. So
Similar to
We got
when
there.
you,
with you.
similar to when we were at the Crazy Horse the other time you were here. Hey,
R.I.P. the Crazy
Oh,
Horse.
yeah.
Don't bring up the Crazy Horse and then just let it go like that.
the other place you're welcome to go is you can go to the Alma and you can rack up a bill on my account like you did
What do you mean?
plenty of years ago. You can go there. Look, I've given up chasing your bill, so just go there and spend up this time.
You've moved on. Yes, you've moved. So you've sold the Alma.
Yeah, but you can still go and rack up a bill.
What,
there.
what about my debts? So have my debts still exist, or have they been wiped?
Just get a couple of tickets for me to come to the front bar. When you come to Adelaide, that'll do.
I'm back to the Alma, and it is
Strong
coast
arms.
clear. I can get you a couple of tickets. You'll be on the show this year. I know
thanks,
you will
Mick.
be.
You're
I'm
right.
sure,
Now,
sure.
Watch the front bar tonight at 8:30 on 7 and 7 Plus. Listen to Triple M Breakfast with us, Roo, Ditts and Loz, tomorrow morning at 8. and answer a question about tonight's front bar episode. Now, Loz, what about what our listeners can win?
2 tickets to be in the audience at the front bar at Adelaide Oval on Wednesday, the 3rd of April.
Beautiful.
And 2 tickets to 2 gather round matches.
Bang. Well, these games are sold out, so this will be awesome. Great prize. Watch the front bar tonight. Wednesdays at 8:30 on Channel 7 and 7
My
Plus.
favourite show on TV. Mick Molloy, thanks for joining us.
Good on you, Ditts. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate it. See you there.
It's Triple M breakfast.
Well, we had Tex in here yesterday, and we were picking his brain a bit about how he hurt his back, and I thought it, might have been in a tackle or a bump, or he fell awkwardly at training or whatever. But this is what he had to say.
I did a little bit of lifting at the club, and then the next day I went to pick my daughter up, and
You threw your back out picking your daughter up.
Well, I think it's after lifting a bit of weights, and then the next day I was a bit cold. And
105 kilos, trains 10 times a week for the last 15 years, and does his back in by picking up a little
1-year-old
5 kilo
Yeah.
baby.
Oh,
fragile,
she's already
Big
getting him. Yeah, I think we've all been there though, and I think the older you get, the more embarrassing your injuries get. I think you throw your back out having a sneeze. Actually, I got an alert.
I've done that.
Have you?
I've done that. I've done backs and ribs from sneezing, and I've followed through sneezing as well, but that's not an injury.
Pardon?
I've gone to, when I had hair, go to wash my hair in the shower in the morning and put a rib cartilage out. There's just little things you do when you're on that edge. If you've slept bad or you've played footy or whatever, and you're a bit banged up,
stiff.
It doesn't take much to get injured.
It doesn't. Adult injuries they just hit different than kid injuries. And if you're an adult and you've got a cast, like it is, when you're a kid, it's fun and games because you get it signed and you kind of, it's a bit cool. If you're 25, this happened to me, well, I would have been 23. It was 10 years ago, 22 actually. I aged myself. I got a notification on my phone that said it's been 10 years since you broke your arm at the Fringe. So
At the Fringe?
I was in my early 20s and I went out and I had a very nice evening, and then I was running towards Hungry Jack's.
Jeez, you were very hungry.
Pulteney Street. And we were running. We were like, let's go. And I tripped over and I broke my arm.
Oh.
Still ate a Whopper.
One-handed or two-handed?
One-handed. And I nearly lost my job at Blockbuster because I had a full arm cast all the way up to the shoulder, and I couldn't use the Disc Wizard cleaning machine, which is a very important part of the job.
Yeah.
And one night when I was out at, I think it was Mr. Kim's or Rocket, I was dancing and I moved my arm really fast, and it was a really sharp fiberglass, and it grazed a man's face badly.
You get 3 weeks for striking for doing something like that, Loz. We've had a couple of texts on the Automasters text line there. Mate of mine popped at his shoulder while he's putting his shirt on.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
So
and
simple.
I dislocated my knee playing golf a few years
Oh.
ago.
How do you do
Embarrassing.
that?
Let's go to Glenelg. Matt, when did you get injured a bit embarrassingly?
It was at a staff work Christmas party. It was all the beer could drink, so I drank all I could. We're walking back from Adelaide Oval in the old festival theatre where you had all the steps, and I said, I can jump up there.
No, of course you can.
I bet you can't. I'll give you $5 if you can make it. And I couldn't make it, stacked it halfway up, broke my arm. But still went to the casino that night. Got home, woke up the next morning, and
Throbbing.
And I was like, oh, Mum, not meant to look like that.
No.
Yeah, good work. Let's go to Cockatoo Valley. G'day, Sean. When did you hurt yourself?
On the way to a job interview, first day, I sneezed, I cracked 2 ribs, and I followed through.
Oh, yeah, well, it can happen, Sean. I'm with you there.
On the way to the interview, so.
Oh,
yeah.
yes.
Do you go with skiddies in your pants? No,
You can't
go.
go.
Yeah.
Talking about the big Tex, and he's back for Friday night footy against the Cats, but he missed last week with a bad back after picking up his beautiful little daughter.
1 year old.
Yeah. We're talking
Goes up
about-
against Lear and all these big, huge fellas.
That's right.
His
Tom
little girl
Stewart
gets
this
him.
week. We're talking about embarrassing injuries. Let's head to Freeling. Greg, how'd you hurt yourself?
Well, it's only slightly embarrassing. I'm a PE teacher, and I went to sit down next to a child to give him some help, and dislocated my knee.
How uncoordinated are you? What happened?
Well, according to my daughter, I'm very uncoordinated. The desk was really low, and my knee just, when I went in there, it popped out. I don't know why, but yeah.
Greg, did you have to get the kids to help you up?
No, I sat there, and one of the
Called an
bosses came in going,
ambulance.
"You all right?" Yeah, no, you'll be right.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
Yeah, that's painful, that. Let's go to Christie's Beach. Sean, when have you hurt yourself a bit embarrassingly?
So, funny enough, I was on a skimboard at a beach, and it was my mate's skimboard, and being an idiot, I went up and gave him like a little push and took it off him, and then first action of the day, I'd thrown it down, went to jump on it, and I've fallen off, gone straight up in the air, landed on my back, and somehow I've dislocated 2 of my toes, and I could not get back up.
I've never heard that injury. Dislocated toe.
On a skimboard. Oh, wow.
Dislocated toe.
It was terrible.
Which toes?
Yes.
So my left foot, not the pinky toe, the 2 next to my pinky.
Ooh. The little
Wow.
in-between boys. Ooh,
Yeah.
the little piggies.
Oh, God.
Uh-oh.
Let's go to Mano Para. Darren, when have you hurt yourself a little bit oddly?
Yeah, I used to work for a gas company. I used to dig holes for a living.
Yeah.
And so I ended up getting home, sort of a bit sore, relaxing, jumped into the bath. And when I got out the bath, I hurt my arm, so I called my partner. I was standing there stark naked. And she come in, I said, can you just check my arm for a sec? And it ended up being, I hit the soap holder and ended up getting 100 internal stitches with all my arteries and about 20 or 30 on the outside.
What?
And then getting an ambulance and ended up at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital 11 o'clock at night with emergency doctors and plastic surgeons.
Hang on, did I miss a bit? How did you cut yourself that bad? You needed 100 stitches.
Internally. So he whacked his arm on the soap holder and there was an internal damage to all the arteries.
And ripped all my main artery. And I didn't actually realise the blood was on the ceiling, so it was spurting out my arm. And I didn't realise it.
Oh, my God, Darren.
I went back to work the week after because I was a contractor and ended up wrapping it up as hard as I could so I could keep digging.
Oh, the things you do to survive, Darren. Gee, you're going to the footy. Don't go anywhere yet.
Yeah, stay on the line.
Let's go to Paralawi. Daniel, how did you hurt yourself?
So I've come from a big soccer family. We've always played. I used to play goalkeeper, and every single year I think I ended up having concussion from playing the ball with my face.
Oh, they kicked straight into your face.
No, it's not. It's not. They were kicking straight to my face. It's when I went to dive to save it, my face just automatically went there, and it hit me square in the face, and I ended up with about 6 to 8 concussions.
Oh,
What?
Daniel.
Daniel, I think you better retire, mate.
Yeah, you wouldn't be
All
cleared
right,
to
Loz.
play.
I mean, we've got to give one to Daniel, don't we?
Yeah,
100
I think
internal
Darren
stitches.
and Daniel there.
Blood
the last
squirting
two.
on the roof.
Yeah. How many unanswered emails do you have on your phone right now, Rupert?
Unanswered emails.
Unopened, sorry.
I've got 3,054.
Didn't ask you, Hamish, but
I've got 3,325.
That was so unnecessary. Just
What
don't know
happens-
what I did to
what
deserve
happens
that.
when you give away $300 in the quickie?
Oh, guys. All right. No.
3,325 I've got, which is, I read them, but I just don't open them if that...
No, you can't read in it. So you read the...
Well, I see the title and I go, I don't want to touch that.
Yeah, I get you.
You
Yeah.
Too many.
I've got 11,540.
Oh, my God.
What the hell? And then
sick.
I'll scroll across.
That's because they're probably all bloody, from shopping and stuff, are they?
I don't know. Scammers. It's probably from when I was about 12 years old and I got my first email address, which I still have connected. I have 97 unopened text messages. I have 15 Instagram notifications. 980 texts!
Well, that's what it says.
Oh,
See?
wow. Hang on, I haven't got my glasses
Yeah,
on.
it says 980.
And I got 32 missed calls. What are your missed calls like?
40.
Oh.
Well, 40, I don't know if that means missed call. Is that what it means?
Yeah.
Missed calls?
Oh.
They're all yours.
Apparently, it's indicative of what's going on inside your noggin, they say.
What do they say?
Well, if it's all cluttered on your phone and you're not dealing with
You
all
get a
of
cluttered mind.
Yeah, you might have a bit of a cluttered mind. You're a bit unorganised. And you know what? I look at these numbers and I go, yeah, that does check out because I'm a mess upstairs.
Yeah, lots of people with emails, don't they? They at the end of every day, they make sure there's 0 in there.
Yeah,
don't
mark as red. Because otherwise they see a number and go, oh, I haven't checked that. I
they?
don't know
reckon
what
they're
it is.
also wasting a lot of time if they're going through doing that, aren't
I
they?
agree because I'm looking at mine and it's all just random crap. Just, things that are subscribed, like Pinterest.
Should you unsubscribe to those so they just don't come back?
I have done my best to do that, but every time you use any website,
I don't believe you.
No, I use a website called Unroll Me or something, and you enter your email address and it unsubscribes you.
Well, that's
Sorry.
Another missed
That's
call.
fine.
Just add it to
bumped
the
him. 41.
There we go. Add it to the list.
Can you beat Loza? Loza's got what? 11,000.
11,541.
Most of them are parking tickets. Well, how many you got, Zach?
I've got 19,752 emails.
Oh, come on. What job do you do?
I'm a gardener.
God,
just
there must
in
be
the
some
Huntley area.
Must be some long lawns around.
Is there a fair bit of admin in the gardening game?
No, there's probably no admin at all whatsoever.
Right.
Zach, all right, you're now leading the charge to go to the Crows
First
and Geelong at Adelaide Oval on Friday night. Let's head to Andrew's farm. Luke, how many emails you got?
26,396.
Oh.
Luke. Do you go through and delete, put them in
Not
folders?
Not once. Just keep moving through.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, just keep going, Roo. Just keep
Gee
going.
whiz.
We've got Dave at Forreston. Come on, mate. How many unopened emails you got?
29,472.
Oh, Dave, what do you do for a job?
I'm a teacher.
Yeah. They're all from mums
You need a bit of time
complaining.
management, I
Yeah.
think, Dave. All right, let's head to Aberfoyle Park. G'day, Anthea. How many emails you got unopened?
30,306.
Hang your head in shame.
I know.
What do you do, Anthea?
A police officer.
Bloody hell, there could be some important emails there, Anthea.
No, that's my private email, not my work email.
Gee whiz. All right. What are you
Fair
up
enough.
to?
Too busy
All right.
cleaning up the
That's
yeah,
right.
that's
Cleaning
right.
up her inboxes too much. All right. Jesse in Brompton. Come on. How many unopened emails have we got?
46,524.
Oh, come on. How can you have that
Jesse!
many emails? What do you do that you get sent that many emails?
Oz, where it's the email address that I've had since sort of high school.
Yeah.
And it's just all the subscriptions and stuff like that just remain unopened.
Yeah.
I hope you haven't got your bloody notifications on every time you get an email.
Yeah. No.
No. All right. Well, Jesse, I hope if you send a screenshot to our producer just to double check that you're being honest, I'm sure you are. You're a Triple M listener.
We'll award you on air, but if you've lied to us, Jesse, we'll take those tickets out of your hands.
That's
okay?
exactly right.
Triple M breakfast with Roo, Ditts and Loz.
When do I get paid?
It's time for Joe's Joke. Which prosciutto kid's telling jokes today? Is it Joe, Nick, Tom, Sophie, Rosie or Rocco? Spin the prosciutto kid wheel.
Who have we got today?
Tom.
Tommy! What have you-
Welcome.
No one else, Tom. Where's Rocco?
He doesn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's he got his
Rocco.
grumpy pants on today, has he?
No.
No, you're just going to do it all by yourself.
Yep.
We might have to call this segment Tom's Jokes.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? Get rid of Joe?
No.
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 Yeah, good boy.
good boy.
Yes.
Hey, is Easter coming up? I want to ask you a couple of questions. So, does the Easter Bunny go all the way to Port Augusta?
Yeah.
Oh. Does he bring his chocolate eggs?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's been seen on the back of a ute up there a couple of times, Easter Bunny, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Going around all the shacks.
Yeah.
And guess what? I know that your birthday's coming up very soon because we have the same birthday, the 4th of April. Isn't that exciting? Yeah.
What are you doing for your... Don't you want to go to the go-karts?
Yeah.
All right. You're saying yeah a lot today.
Yeah.
You going to the footy Friday night?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You going to go into the rooms after they win?
Yep.
Yeah. How many? All right, I'll ask you a question. How many goals is Tex going to kick?
Probably 3.
Yeah, be happy with that.
pretty
I reckon
fair,
Fog's
yeah.
going to get 3 as well.
Yeah,
all right,
all right.
Tommy. All right, what's your jokes today?
What does a painter do when he gets cold?
What is
Painter or a panda?
Painter.
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 What does a painter do when he gets cold? What does he do?
Puts on another coat.
Oh, that's a good one, Tom.
I like that.
that one. All
That's
right.
good, mate.
You got another one?
Yep.
All right.
What did the baker say when she won an award?
Oh,
What did the baker
What
say?
did they say?
It was a piece of cake.
Hey, I like it.
Good ones, Tommy. Well,
Well
done.
done,
You're holding
Tommy.
up the household today, mate.
Yeah, good
Lucky you
boy.
got big shoulders, Tommy boy.
Yeah.
Triple M breakfast with Roo, Ditts and Loz.
When do I get paid?
It's time for Joe's Joke.
Oh, where are we going, Loza?
We're going to Wollonga Primary. Good morning, Grace.
Sorry. here she
Hello,
is.
Grace.
Oh, hello, Grace.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you today?
Good.
That's good.
How old are you, darling?
10.
Oh, that's a great age. You're big now, double digits. What year are you in? Year 5?
Yeah.
Oh, and what's your favourite subject at school, Grace?
Art.
Oh.
What's your favourite? Do you like painting, drawing?
Painting.
Yeah. What kind of paintings do you do? Do you do pictures of people or landscapes or?
Landscape.
Oh, we're finding
Wow.
out a lot about Grace. Well,
How
I'm
about you
excited.
tell us a joke then?
Yeah.
What did Joe's mum say when Joe asked to lick the bowl?
Ooh, what
Oh,
did Joe's mum say?
What did she say?
She said no, flush it like everyone else.
Tell your dad in the background there that he's a disgrace, Grace.
Oh, that's hilarious, Grace.
Gee whiz. Anyway, that was fun, Grace. We like that. Let's go down to Alberton Primary School. G'day, Cruz.
Sup?
Hey, what's up? What's up, Cruz?
How's your day going, Cruz?
Good.
You going to school today or are you having a sickie?
School.
Oh, Mum answered
that's
that
what
for
Mum
you.
thinks.
I'm already at school.
Are
Oh,
you?
are you in the car park?
No.
Nearly. Yeah.
All
Well, tell
right.
us your joke, Cruz.
What do you call a girl with 2 steaks on her back?
What do you call a
hang
girl
on.
with 2 steaks on her back?
What?
Barbie.
Barbie. That's quite good too.
I was a bit worried about the answer there, Cruz, to be
Cruz
honest.
he's got a bit of sass.
That's right.
Cruz.
Hey, they both win family passes to AFL Max. This is a great place to party, learn, train and play. It's all indoors. Book at aflmax.com.au.
104.7 Triple M. Stay cool with an Automasters aircon service. Call 1300 Automasters.
Have you heard? Your Rumour file's been on the money a few times.
Premier says.
Every morning at 7:40 a.m. Hear what's happening in Adelaide first. The Rumour Mill.
Now, a couple of anonymous ones on the text line. I love these on 04885 1047. A rumour here, anonymous, has to stay anonymous, please, that Starbucks have bought some Chibo stores and will be opening in Adelaide,
You're joking.
following on from the opening of some new stores in Perth.
Well, we were one of the last bastions of no Starbucks in the world, pretty much. They're everywhere.
Are they interstate?
Yeah, there's some in Melbourne and Sydney, and they're huge overseas. I think they started in Seattle way back in the day, and just a huge coffee house. But they're not. Look, Australia is known for its coffee.
Yeah.
We've got better coffee than America. So if they're using the same recipes and stuff that they use over there, I don't know. I don't know how they go. We're pretty parochial about our coffee.
All right, well, watch this space if we see some Starbucks stores opening in Adelaide. We've got one on the line here, another anonymous caller. Good morning, Anonymous.
How you going?
Very, very well. What's your rumour?
Look, I got some information from someone in regards to the train line that runs all the way up to Gawler. It currently ends in Gawler at the moment. A lot of people might be aware they're obviously building a big development out in Concordia, over 10,000 homes.
Yes.
So they are talking about extending the train line at the moment is already there but hasn't been in operation for years, and it runs all the way up to sort of Anguston way.
Yeah.
They're talking about extending the train line to run to Concordia to obviously help with the amount of homes going out there. But the potential there, I've heard, to continue the train line as a tourist train, taking people back through the heart of the Barossa, as well as running past Lyndoch, which a lot of people are aware they're spending over $40 million on the footy club up there, which to hopefully hold AFL spec ovals to hold the gather round. So running the train right through as a sort of a tourist thing, a bit like, I suppose, like the old cockle train and stuff like that. But definitely it's definitely going to happen that the train will run at least to Concordia a bit further, obviously for the 10,000 homes that are going out there.
Okay. A good mail, this Anonymous, is it? Or
yeah, I'm pretty reasonably confident. Well, confident with the extension of the train line for the housing.
Yep.
Yeah, to Concordia. I'm pretty positive about that. We should hear about that soon. That's meant to start.
The rest could happen.
The continuation of the tourist train. Well, the footy oval thing's definitely happening this year. So that's definitely a high. Yeah, quite high information. So I'm pretty confident.
Concordia, very, very confident. The rest, maybe.
And I'm 90% confident that they will. Obviously, they've got to spend a bit of money on that train line. It's there, but it hasn't been in operation for quite a while.
Yeah, okay.
But it's sitting there. So
thank you, Anonymous.
Thank
Is
you
it
very much.
bad that my first thought was, well, that'd be good if you're drinking up in the Barossa, you can just get on the train. Go through the wineries.
Yes.
How close to the wineries is the train going to be?
Gosh, not too close because you probably step on the
Choo
tracks.
choo.
All right, a couple of good anonymous rumours there. Great stuff.
That's all from us this morning, but we've got a big giveaway to let our listeners know about.
Yeah, all you have to do is watch the front bar tonight at 8:30 p.m. on 7 and 7 Plus. Then listen to Triple M Breakfast with us, Rue, Ditts and Loz, tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. and answer a question about tonight's front bar episode for your chance to win.
Yeah, and you win tickets to the Gather Round games, a couple of tickets to a couple of games, and you also win tickets to go and sit in the audience at the front bar at Adelaide Oval on Wednesday, the 3rd of April. The front bar Wednesdays at 8:30 on 7 and 7 Plus. Have a great day, everyone. We'll catch you tomorrow.
Bye.